Hey, what's up, everybody? I wanted to talk about Shrek 5 today. Now, the second trailer, and this one is a really good teaser. We get a bit more of a dive into what the movie is going to be about. It dropped a few days ago, and usually, as always, I'm late to the dance, but I did want to still just give my 2 cents on it. So as we can see here, we have 2027 Shrek in the flesh here. Like I said, they dropped a initial trailer some time ago, and it received a lot of yeah, I did not mean to click on that. That is Caked Up Gingy is I don't have anything to say about that. Moving on. They dropped the trailer earlier. I think earlier this year or maybe like early last year. I don't quite remember. Yeah, it was this one where they're all in front of the mirror. And it received a ton of critical backlash. A lot of people did not like. Actually, that's not a good picture. This one's better. A lot of people did not like the direction that Shrek was headed, and I also thought that it was kind of weird. Like it kind of looked a little AI to me, right? So this is the first trailer that dropped. Now, if we go to, I think I could be wrong. Someone could correct me on this. I could be wrong, but I don't know. I feel like this is different. This is from the new trailer. It looks different to me. Like, I feel like maybe they improved Shrek's look. Because, like, this one does not look like him, in my opinion. Like, this looks like maybe, like, his uncle or nephew or something. This one, actually, to me, looks a lot more like what a modern Shrek should look like. That's my opinion. I know a lot of people had a lot of things to say about this one. But I actually think this one is more... This one is more realistic than this one, in my opinion. It looks more like Shrek. I actually don't have a problem with it. I saw some people saying that it kind of loses that like rugged kind of feel. ESPN notification that the previous Shrek had, and maybe I can see that to some extent, right? Like maybe I can see that, but I kind of just think, you know, it's 2027. I think this is just a more modern reimagining of Shrek, and I think it's fine. Like, genuinely, I think for the most part it's fine. You know, it could be way worse, right? It could be like a live-action Sonic, for crying out loud. That was absolutely abhorrent. That was a shotgun to the eyes, right? So it could be a lot worse, and I think for the most part it looks really good. I'm not going to lie. The only problem I have, though, is with Donkey. I think Donkey, and this is kind of a nitpick, because Donkey looks fine, too. He looks a little like, I feel like Donkey looks a little, like, younger to me. Like, a little bit more bubbly. Like, this Donkey was perfect, right? Like, he has a more kind of, like, grounded kind of look to him. A bit more kind of like, I guess, that rugged feel that people were talking about. But this Donkey seems a bit more, I don't know, like if you want to make the Disney argument, like I think this Donkey has definitely been, I didn't mean to click off of it, has been Disney-fied. That's my opinion. I don't know. I might be wrong, but that's my opinion. It looks like they Disney-fied Donkey a lot more than they did Shrek. But that's kind of a nitpick. I think they all look good. We did get a little bit of a tidbit into the plot, although we don't really know much, but we know that they go to Further Away Island, which is just a kind of a silly rip on Far Away Island. We know that they go to jail. That's seen in this photo here. They go to prison, so we know that that's the whole plot point. And we also know that Gingy tried to go viral by showing off his cake, which seems like little gumdrop little like half tubes on his gingerbread bottom, right? And I can already tell just from this joke and how he was saying he was caked up that it's going to try to appeal to Gen Z, which, you know, makes sense. We are the generation that propped up Shrek. We grew up with Shrek, and obviously it's going to deliver to our audience and our humor. I just hope it doesn't do it in a cringy way, because when I first watched this trailer, I was like, the cake joke is kind of cringe, I'm not going to lie. Maybe it might translate better in theaters. Maybe it might be kind of funny, especially like the context and the nuance behind it. But I don't know. I think it's going to be kind of cringe. you know, like if they just try too hard in that department of Gen Z humor, then it's gonna be cringe, right? But that's to be seen, right? The classic Shrek was great at having adult humor that kids, but also kids could kids still it flew over kids' heads, but kids could still watch it and adults could enjoy it, right? And that's the type of feel I kind of want to have, right? So let's see. Maybe it might be good. Let's see. But until then, this has been TSW signing off. Peace.